So naturally, as a hunter, once in a while, it's nice to pick up a brain dead game and smash a nice quick platinum. Had one or two since video started, and here's another from PS Now. Gem Smasher is an odd game in the sense that in the beginning I really didn't like it, but as I went on it was just good enough to play to the end, and it was a reasonably enjoyable game. So the vibe this game gives off is brick from the good old days. The premise is a ball that hits a bat into bricks and they disappear. Only this game there is no bat and you bounce and control the ball into bricks, but you don't have the full direct control, only where momentum takes you. There is 3 characters, red, blue and yellow, and a thinly veiled story of some stupid looking man who did something which sets off this supposed journey. The characters never seem different bar naturally the colour. They have different start places in the story though, which is irrelevant, as you play all the levels regardless. The character also have different damage to bricks. For instance, yellow smashes a brick on contact, whilst a blue takes several hits before it does the damage it needs to be. But most of the time you're changing the colour to match the gems to smash them, so the colours become really irrelevant. The premise of the game is simple. Smash bricks and uncover the door, which only opens when you smash all the colour coordinated gems on screen. Various blocks helps change your colour to match up to the gem, which leads to the challenge and the quirk of the game from being completely mindless. For a challenge, each level often has skeleton bricks that kill on touch, and smash normal bricks reveals food for bonus points to collect. The odd button switcheroo and portal are thrown in for good measure, but that's really about it. Each zone has a boss to unlock once all levels are clear also. Ultimately, a colour matching exercise on hitting the ever-changing colour boss to do damage is probably as technical as this game really gets. A few hours to spare, and Platinum Hunters will wrap this up very quickly, if you can handle the tedium in places. And the reason it's tedious is because there is no challenge. Every time you hit a skull brick, you insta-die, but you respawn and carry on. The weird timer clock once fills has a floating skull, released to pressure you into completing the level, but if it hits you, you just die, respawn and carry on whilst it's just floating around. There's no game over that I ever really had from it. It's a very odd concept that they had with no repercussions. So you just got to keep going really, just with more annoyance on being killed to stop you from doing the level in a certain amount of time, which there is no real timer to record you anyway. If you're collecting the food points when you smash the general bricks, you'll hit about 2 stars minimum T to move on from each level, and it unlocks to the next worlds. So that's as simple as it gets also. There's only really one trophy in this game that's a challenge, and the rest just ping when you're playing. You don't really notice. Maybe 1 or 2 that you just got to go out of your way a little bit just to make sure you're doing, but again, nothing hard. The only challenge is to beat a boss without being hit and dying. That's the level before the boss, as well as then doing the boss level after it. It's not really difficult, just got to be mindful, and there is one really easy boss where you can literally just hide underneath, bounce around until he needs to change colour, and then hit him, and the trophy that will ping very easily. So Gem Smashers gets a 2 out of 5. It felt like it was made with good intentions, then hurried into finishing what had a simple but okay premise of gameplay. The background music and sound effects are poor and annoying after a while, and the controls are simple that any age range can just play. Just it doesn't have much going for it as a game sadly, mainly because there's no difficulty or any kind of consequence of not doing the level properly. Hope you liked the video, give me a like, subscribe and give me feedback.